Hello, guys. This is Malachi Branch Productions here, and I don't like anti-SJWs. So, yeah, let's talk about them. So, the video in question that we're going to be responding to is not exactly a informative video essay type video. It's a compilation of tweets, and the video itself is called "The R Words of Twitter." Well, it's not. It's actually called that, but I'm not going to say the word that's in the title because it's an ableist slur. But yeah, basically to describe the video before we actually get onto the tweets themselves that are shown in the video, this video is the most 2016 thing I've ever freaking seen. Like, seriously, making fun of Twitter users in 2021 would be like making fun of Justin Bieber in 2015. It's the most horribly overdrawn thing, and it's not even done in a funny or creative way at this point. Like, it literally just boils down to, what are these freaking dumb Twitter SJWs saying all this stuff against white males and white people and these Republican Trump supporters. White people and Republican Trump supporters are oppressed. Don't you guys know how oppressed we are? Look at all these people saying bad stuff about us. But, yeah, rambling aside, let's actually get into the tweets that are shown in this video. Yeah, so the first tweet that is shown in this video is a tweet from the Heroes of Transgenderism, and the tweet itself asks the question, it's a poll tweet, do you support trans rights? And 81% of people voted no, which, to be quite frank, was expected because there's also a lot of trolls on Twitter, or I think some of those people, or a lot of those people actually probably also genuinely think that, but that aside, then after this tweet, they show a bunch of replies basically trying to prove how intolerant these progressive liberals and transgender rights activist people are, by showing the replies saying, please stop voting no. If you are here to troll, don't follow our account. Go back to your Nazi YouTube channels such as PewDiePie and Shoeonhead. We don't want Nazis here voting no for trans rights. And again, the reason why I take an issue with this is just the structure of like how these tweets are shown. Like, they purposely go out to find these woke or these woke SJW libs and basically purposely try to look for tweets where they're not being so accepting and tolerant to basically try to paint, again, SJWs as these fucking hypocritical monsters. And again, it's a really fucking treaded on topic, and again, it's fucking old to do this shit. Like, dude, you're like 4 to 5 years fucking late on this. But yeah, the next tweet in question is another one. If you continue to retweet, we will get lawyer Andy on the case. Now, again, that is kind of fucking dumb because you can't exactly fucking sue someone for retweeting you. But again, I just take into account what I just said earlier. So the next tweet in question that is shown here is, who did you vote for in the U.S. election 2020? Joe Biden or other? And 83% voted other. Now, there are people in like the comments section of this video in particular saying stuff like, they can't say Donald Trump's name. And yeah, again, it's just... Okay, I don't really know what to say here, but again, it's just another freaking SJW bad freaking tweet here that's being shown again. I think you get what I mean. Because at real Donald Trump has corona, should Biden get a head start of being president? If no, why do you want an absent president to rule? And then the two poll options are, yes, I hate fascism, and no, I love fascism. Again, it's really predictable that the opposite one that they wanted to get the more votes ended up getting that. But again, Twitter has a really huge like right-wing bias anyway, so obviously they're going to vote for the more right-wing answer. And again, this person and this Twitter account's tweeting anti-Trump stuff, so obviously the fucking hog MAGA people are obviously going to be like, one of these fucking dumb SJWs, and look at their option. No, love fascism. I'm gonna vote for that dumb SJW libtard rats. But yeah, let's look at the next tweet. The Nets tweet in particular, again, you can't have a anti-SJW compilation video or an SJW tweet compilation video without looking for a tweet that it has some anti-white person in there. And this tweet in particular says, "It's horrifying how the word white isn't censored, especially after all the horrific events that have taken place. Europe needs to learn its lesson, and we should have the word white, or white with an X, censored for cultural inclusivity and diversity purposes. At BuzzFeed UK, hashtag censor white." Now, again, the point they're trying to make is, again, it's bad, but again, the person who made this was obviously looking for these anti-white tweets to fucking, again, try to push this narrative that SJWs are trying to destroy society, and how these people on Twitter who are for inclusivity are not actually that inclusive to begin with. But again, same old shit. But yeah, the next tweet is from someone by the name of journalist Katie. This says, "Dear skinny people, stop saying I feel fat. You are pushing a harmful narrative that being fat should be viewed in a negative and shameful light. This phrase is intended to fat shame people and is seen by many as a verbal hate crime." I think the correct term is hate speech, but again. Now, the thing here is, well, I don't want to quite say I don't know why this was included in here, because I obviously know why it was included in here, because there's a lot of fucking fatphobic far-right people, but, yeah, the thing is, the person saying is actually pretty accurate, actually, or I agree with it. I don't really think you should be saying stuff like, "I feel fat," especially around other people could be described as fat, because, again, and to give my opinion more on this, I hate these freaking people that are like, "Oh, if you want people to get more into body positivity, then let's just bully people and make fun of people for being fat, because if you do that, that is clearly going to help them, and it's going to make them want to lose the weight. It's definitely not like you can have the complete opposite reaction. No, more fat shaming people. Fat shaming is good." Now, again, the reason why I take issues with this is not because I'm a thick, obese boy myself. It's because, again, if you look into it and if you look at actual articles, if you look at studies done on these, they don't fucking help. In fact, doing this shit will actually have more of a likeliness not to make people want to lose weight. It should actually very well lead to the people wanting to commit suicide. And again, fat shaming people, it's not gonna freaking uplift them and make them want to lose the weight. It's just gonna make them feel even worse and more self-conscious, and just, again, it's just gonna make people more sad than actually help. So, yeah, again, I just really freaking hate those fucking people. But, yeah, anyways, the next one is, "Dear gamers, stop playing Cyberpunk 2077. It promotes a dangerous and unhealthy lifestyle. Sincerely, Katie." Again, another tweet to make these SJWs look so bad. But again, the next one we have is, "Dear New Year's celebrators, please stop wishing a Happy New Year. This implies that you believe that they were unhappy before this point in time and can be seen as insults into those who have been too successful this year. Please be mindful before you speak. Hashtag New Year 2021. Now, this one, to be quite frank, I don't really think it's really that appropriate or necessary for, look at how dumb these SJW people are. It's kind of just one that, when you, again, it's not really that much of an issue if you tell someone Happy New Year. I mean, yeah, now, I think people who post shit like New Year's resolutions, I think are, I don't know, I don't want to quite say dumb, but I don't really think New Year's resolutions are that necessary, because, let's just be real, you're not really gonna live up to everything that you put down in the New Year's resolution. So just try to, like, do this stuff with time and try to improve yourself as a person through other means, and don't set expectations that you're not gonna actually end up meeting. But anyways, let's take a look at the next tweet. Okay, so the next tweet, it's a very out of context reply saying, okay, Netbeard 4chaner, so again, this just proves that they're just being deliberate with this shit, and they're not going to show the full context behind why they said that, but again, look at this offensive thing being said the Netbeard, basement dwelling virgins, but again, same old, same old. Now, the next couple tweets that are going to be shown here, well, I think it's like the next 2 or 3. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, these are really freaking bad. Now, again, this really shouldn't be put in, this shouldn't be put in the R words of Twitter. It should just, I think this could be perfectly acceptable or perfectly good for, the pedophiles of Twitter or something like that, because, holy shit, there are a lot of fucking pedophiles on fucking Twitter. So, that tweet is from Dr. Thino. I'm a 24-year-old map. What's your superpower? Hashtag map positivity. Hashtag map prize. Okay, hold the fuck up. I'm gonna have to stop you right there. No, you are not a fucking map. You are a pedophile. So, stop trying to fucking pussyfoot around this issue and trying to make it sound good, because you are not a minor attracted person. You're a fucking pedophile. But, yeah, this is what I hate about the fucking pedophile community. They try to rebrand their community as a fucking minor attracted people, and unfortunately, these pedophiles have ended up getting a lot of traction in the past couple years, and again, it's really fucking concerning that pedophilia is this fucking accepted on Twitter. Like, for example, here's another one. Hashtag map rights, hashtag map support, hashtag map community, hashtag map positivity. Where does being rude get you? Hashtag maps. Oh, you're trying to play the fucking victim card, saying, look at how rude these people are being to me because I said that I want to fuck children. Wow, look at how much of a victim I am. And please, people, support me. Like, dude, you're fucking attracted to literal children. You literally want to commit statutory rape on a underage person. Don't act like you don't fucking deserve this fucking, not even slander. Like, just don't be surprised that there are going to be people that do not approve of what you're doing at all. And yeah, again, it is really sickening how many fucking pedophiles are on Twitter, and what makes me even more pissed off is they're trying to brand maps or pedophilia into the LGBT community, and no, we do not fucking accept you people. Get the fuck out. Pedophilia is not gonna be fucking tolerated, and it is not gonna be lumped within the realm of LGBT people or trans people or any of that stuff. Get out of here, we don't fucking want you, but anyways, let's move on to the next tweet. Okay, so now that we got done ranting about pedophiles, here we have this tweet, which again, is another deliberately one to make the, quote, SJWs look bad, but it says, if you're not a part of the minority, you don't get to say if something's offensive or not. Fucking heart, face, SRS, I think that means serious, but again, this is shit that can be really annoying when, again, they're like, oh, if you're not a part of this group yourself, then you don't get to say what's offensive or not. So, I'm guessing I can't say shit like saying the N-word or calling Asian people the Z slur. Like, I can't say that's offensive because, again, I'm not black, nor am I an Asian, so clearly my opinion on this racism or trying to be anti-racist, it doesn't count because I'm not in that group, but yeah, again, even though what they're saying is totally dumb and really bad, again, it's just the amount of freaking tweets that are being shown here, and again, anyways, let's move on to the next one. Okay, this reply is actually from the person who uploaded this compilation, and I think this person's reply perfectly sets in piece what type of audience the fucking people who are watching this are, but, yeah, and also perfectly, sets in their IQ level as well, but, yeah, this, top tweet, the name is cropped off, but it says, shut your white ass up, and then this Verge 4K person, They said, whoa, guys, this person who had the N-word on their image, I'm going to now made fun of their race when we're not being racist at all. What? I'm racist for making fun of people's race? Haha, that's not true. I can't be racist. I'm not white, but they are, even though I don't know that. And then it has the freaking smooth brain person picture. I think that's what that is meant to be, but the reason why I want to specifically mention the Verge Forte person's freaking reply is this part in particular. Look, they had the N-word on their image. I'm going to now make fun of their race when they were not being racist at all. What the fuck kind of logic is that? So, let me get this. Someone using the N-word, again, the N-word, the slur against African American people, someone using that word is not racist at all. Again, I know it's this whole, it depends on context thing, but again, 90 times out of 10, most people who use the N-word are usually using it in a racist context, and again, I know not everyone who uses the N-word is trying to be this racist person who makes fun of black people, but again, saying that using the N-word or having the N-word somewhere is not racist at all, that's just pretty fucking dumb, which is ironic for the person that made a compilation of dumb people on Twitter. But anyways, the next, well, this isn't actually a tweet. It's actually the headline of an article, and it says Twitter sued by minor after platform refused to remove child porn because it didn't find a violation. Lawsuit claims. Anyways, if this is what this person is, if what the article is saying is true. Yeah, I think that does go to show you that even though, the stuff that people are complaining about on Twitter, or the stuff that people who don't use Twitter are fucking calling out, like the whole SJW bad, like those people, you guys are you guys don't have your priorities straight. What you guys need to be fucking talking about is that Twitter themselves don't find an issue with child porn or pedophilia. Like, dude, that's gotta be, dude, that is some real serious shit that you guys could be bringing attention to. Because, again, Twitter, one of the most popular social media sites in the fucking social media's landscape, didn't remove any child porn, or didn't remove child porn because it didn't file a violation. Dude, again, why is pedophilia this fucking accepted on Twitter? Like, Jesus fucking shit. But, there is some more tweets after this, and, after these tweets, I think I'm going to call it a wrap for this video, but, the next tweet is from Keemstar saying, canceled for supporting JoJo Siwa, and, Keem says, we'll always support you. Now, given Keemstar's past, it's hard to believe that he actually meant this, but, the next tweets, again, more fucking SJW libtard rat tweets, but, this tweet right here says, but you're a Trump supporter, so it's hard for me to understand why you're so confused by this unnecessary hate. And then this next person, again, this is another one where I feel like this really shouldn't be in this compilation. It says, Trump has done a lot of things against the LGBTQ plus community. That's why we don't like anyone who supports Trump. If elected again, so many more of our rights have gone away too. That's why you can't be a Trump supporter and an LGBTQ plus ally, because the one is hurting the other. Now, again, I feel like this person, again, was just trying to look for replies to make the libtard SJWs look bad, but the thing is, the person right here is actually spending some straight facts, and I'm not even lying there. Yeah, it is pretty freaking weird that these people that are supporting Trump are now, again, trying to claim to support LGBTQ plus people, because, again, it really doesn't make that much sense that you call yourself an LGBTQ plus ally, but you support a politician who has pretty much done nothing but take rights away from LGBTQ plus people. So, again, that is pretty weird. And again, like, Keemstar really just deserves all the fucking hate in the world, because that dude is a fucking piece of shit to the highest fucking degree. And it's really hard to believe, or it's really sad that this guy has received no fucking repercussions for anything that he's done, because he's done nothing but fucking harm people on this site, or on this fucking social media landscape. But yeah, I think I've ranted long enough about this video. Again, it's just, I really wish that this fucking anti-SJW community would die down now, because again, like, you guys are fucking useless at this point in time. Like, again, there's nothing fucking new with these people, but you still have those people that still fucking go on endlessly about, look at these SJWs being so fucking bad. Look at how funny I am for making fun of SJWs. But again, it's, I don't really know what to say to end this. I'm not that great with endings, but yeah, see you guys in the next video.